What's up, my good people? So I had to take apart my entire sink because I got this new sink in from Webster, and the area that I have, it fit with it would fit. The only thing is I need to bring my actual sink back maybe a couple of inches. So what I had to end up doing was I had to end up taking it all apart, and I had to take it all apart and keep this squeaky door from moving back. I had to take it all apart and matter of fact, let me go outside. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to be finished. Then I can then I can actually clean my yard. Strap parts. So I did last week when I knew I was gonna buy a new sink. I started just pre-ripping everything out. And today when I got the sink, I did some measurements for it. I did some measurements for it last week. And the measurements that I had last week, I was like, well, maybe if it's this, that, and the third. But if you look at the beveled side here, then you'll know that that's why my measurements was off. If I would have went based off of this, then I would have been good. Someone suggested cutting the bevel ends off, and I was like, no, doesn't make sense to do that because that's going to catch that excess water, keep that from rolling over. I did notice that this is bent. This is fine, but gotta do a little drilling because the guy who built this cabinet, he built it really, really good. Or he may have had a longer extension, so it's getting kind of dark too because it's raining. But in here is a screw. Drill it. A screw with a head like this. I'll tell you exactly what kind of screw because I had to get a security bit set out. So this is a T10 screw. Yeah, it's a T10 screw. T8 back in here. So it's a T10 screw, and it's like way down in there. Some of them were long and some of them were short. So he had the long ones and the short ones, and over here in the wall he has the short ones. But he, like I said again, he must have had a long T10 bit that went all the way in. I can't show y'all, of course, but what I'm going to do is I got some Ryobi drills, and what I'm going to do is just going to make a hollow point. I'm going to make it, I'm going to basically drill in enough to get my my bit in, because I don't have an extension or a long enough T10 screw. So I'll probably go with something this size and just do it like that. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna see if it's gonna work. If it does work, then I'll know if I need to go buy something or whatever. But I wanted to try it out tonight. I try to push myself past like troubleshooting. So at least by tomorrow, if I do have to go to Lowe's or anywhere, then I can stop by and I can get that. And I know I need a T8 bit. So again, I'm gonna try and do this real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all if it worked or not. Again, I gotta move this up because if you look back here, it's just like a basic cabinet you would have built in your house. If it was custom, they will have these boards. I think they're like 2 by, I can't tell you what size it is. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know off the top of my head because this isn't something I work with all the time. But what they'll do is they'll have these as anchors, and you'll have this anchor here to support this. And if you try and pull this, like I'm putting a lot of strength behind this, I'm shaking the trailer, but you cannot move this at all. So don't complain, just get it done. That's how I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna do a little drilling and I'll come back and tell you if it worked or not. So give me a few minutes. A little janky looking, but I was able to drill basically. And again, I told y'all it was a much smaller screw. Is getting dark, so I'm not gonna stay out long. But now at least I know that I have a plan of attack tomorrow. The easiest way not to get discouraged is to have a plan of attack. Again, I have a T9 screw. Let's see what size this bit is. This is a, I can't see it. Let's see what size this bit is. This is a, I'm using the drill, like, it's a, I can't see it, but anyways, what I did was I beveled, let's see if I can show you. I beveled the hole just a little bit so I can get in there. This doesn't compromise the structure of the actual wood at all. Just basically gives me a little area to work with. Again, I'm not a carpenter. I'm not skilled at this. This is something that I'm just not going to allow somebody else to do, to get paid for, because I've had so many back and forths with people, and people do not want to work, especially when you're paying them good money. And money is not easy to come by nowadays. Again, I'm using the T9 screws. I'm gonna put my tools up so I can find them. Check my battery for tomorrow. Just the stuff that you do so you don't get discouraged. So my battery's on 1. So of course I'm gonna take this in the house and I'm gonna charge. Well, I'll leave the drill out here. But y'all have this mess to come back to. I kind of had to do it like this because we got a little downpour, but we got to refit the sink in this area, which is it's not gonna be hard. What I'll do is I'll go back and get me some more board, or I may be able to salvage some board from this. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, but if I'm able to salvage from that, then I'll do that. But for the most part, all I have to do now is just get this, move it back just a hair. What I'm gonna end up doing is shifting all the equipment down a little bit more, just because I do have to add in a hand washing sink, and that's gonna be a really tight fit. But worst case scenario is I'll build a shelf that's flush with here, and I'll do a drop down in the sink for the sink as well. I know it's gonna be about 3 foot high, because this is about 3 foot high. So I'll just build an enclosure that goes here, and what I'll probably end up doing is just building a shelf, not really a shelf, but a cabinet that goes over. But again, I'm going to charge up my tools. Tomorrow I'll work on this is good. So tomorrow I'll work on getting this cabinet taken out, and getting it moved back and fitted the right place, which is a good thing because I actually ordered a 13-gallon water tank, and I will not close this back up until I get my water tank. This was, of course, I don't know if y'all ever looked at the videos before, but this was a slide shelf that had a little access hole that I'm putting it back exactly how it was. But I did have to take it apart. It was built really good. It's just the fact that we went with a different sink. The sink I brought from Webster was like $3 something. Comes with all the fixtures. So all I had to do is just plug and play. I got all my pipes. I got all my fittings I need. But I just needed to figure out what size sink I have. I have some leftover laminate that what I'm going to do once I get all of this fitted in, and once I get everything in, I'm going to get my laminate. I'm going to cut it. And basically cut and paste, because the laminate is so thin, and it's not easy to work with at all. So I may even look up online tonight what is it, a knife to cut it, so I won't have that problem. But again, you know, it's the trial and error phase right now. We're almost at the end. I'll take this out, slide it back. I'm getting when I do all of that, it's good too, because I can come through with my vacuum and clean it up real good. Get underneath there really clean. Get all my sawdust from under there. Patch that. Gotta figure out a way to, because that's initially where the guy ran the gas line. I'm gonna show y'all this. So he ran the gas line here. I took it loose last week, but I didn't like it. I didn't like where it's at, because I feel like having either a water input here will be more ideal on this side. since my equipment is on this wall right here, then I feel like having either a line go underneath the trailer or a line at the bottom that runs along the side and down the back and up, which is another good reason why I took that. Another good reason for me to take that cabinet out, because now I can kind of visibly see what I can do, you know, as far as running pipe and running all that stuff. Versus before, I was gonna really be doing it really blind, because I was gonna cut holes, run it down, and then run it up. So this is ideal. This is perfect. We're coming along. It's junky, but hey, it's I know everything is here. I know everything is at. This weekend, hopefully Tuesday, I'll be working all weekend. But let's see if I can turn the light on real quick. I want to show y'all something that I'm doing too. But there's a power panel up there. What I'm doing is I'm putting some conduit, running conduit through to make it look better. So I got like this is 2 foot. I actually need like 4 foot more. It's 75 cents. I got my ends to it. I gonna get me some more footage, for some more holes, and then that'll be it. But for the most part, I'm done for the night. Actually, I'm not gonna charge that battery because that battery's full. But I am gonna move this stuff here to the side. Shout out to Craftsman. But y'all let me know what you think, what you want to see more videos of. Look, I'm a female, so if I'm doing it, you can do it too. This trailer, I'm not gonna say has been a thorn in my side, but this trailer has definitely been a labor of love, and I'm excited for the journey. My husband has been fussing the last couple of weeks because I've just been chunking stuff out. Before I move the actual trailer though, I will go to Harbor Freight and get me a magnet roller, just so I don't puncture my tires or anybody else puncture tires with nails that may have, you know, got swept out the door, whatever, what have you. Yeah, this is how we rolling today. If you guys know anything that I can use as far as gasket wise for my regulator, because I'm definitely not going to go with this hose. I'm not going to go with this. I'm going to go with the actual steel pipe. It's going to cost a little more, but the durability of it is what we're looking for. Cost is not a factor when you don't have to replace it within the first 5 to 6 months. So again, I'm a female, and if I can do it, you can do it too. Y'all don't talk about my beater. It's gonna be my go-to truck. It runs, I just don't drive it. But we're gonna have this thing running. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.